What exactly happened to Bitcoin, guys? Good morning, and we're gonna take a look at Bitcoin update right here. Let's see exactly what happened to Bitcoin yesterday and the price levels that we are expecting, what we are expecting to happen over the next couple of days or weeks, basically. Now, right here, um, we can see that Bitcoin had a severe dump yesterday. Obviously, over the last couple of weeks, we've had a nice uptrend on Bitcoin chart right here, as we could see. And Bitcoin went all the way back to the zero point 0.5 and 0.618 levels. Now, guys, never mind. My chart is a bit messier this morning, but I'm gonna be deleting some things just so you know exactly the key metrics, the tools that we are using right here. So I'm gonna be making it much neater as we look into the chart. Right here, we have two fib levels on this chart right here. I have this bigger fib level, which I placed from the drop from 64K to the bottom where we started bouncing. Now we had this zero point 0.5 fib level at 46700 or thereabout right here. We got to that first fib level, and that was actually where I think we were going to drop from, right? Initially, we took a short position. If you remember, if you follow our updates right here, you know that we took a shot somewhere around here and got stopped up when we had this massive reversal, this bullish engulfing right here. Uh, then we thought this was gonna be, like where we're gonna have that really nice drop back to the lower levels that I'm gonna show you on this chart right now. But then we had a break back above that and went all the way to the 618 fib level, just around 51K. All right, that's where you have this huge red stuff right here, just around a little above 51K right there. So we consolidated nicely above the zero point 0.5 level that gave some confidence, guys. It gave a little bit of confidence to the bulls right here that we were okay, maybe going to go back to all-time highs over the next couple of days. And then the El Salvador news, okay? I think that was like a sell the dump, sell the news stuff right now, a classic one actually happening. Because if you take a good look at this 0.618 fib level at 5, currently around 55999, let's just call it 51K right here. We had a nice close 2 days ago. We had a nice bullish close above it, right? Let me zoom into this chart so you see exactly what I'm saying. We had a nice bullish close above it 2 days ago. And you see that you see this 3 days ago actually, and then 2 days ago we had the bullish close again. Then yesterday we had a sudden drastic drop on the El Salvador news. All right, I mean we might have expected a correction, but not as steep as this. All right, not as steep as this to happen in one day. But nevertheless, there were possible signs right here from the zero point 0.5 level and the 618 level right there. But then again, I would call this a manipulative close. All right, a manipulative close right here that we had above the 618 fib level right here. Now, another thing to take note of right here. So I'm just going to just take this out so we don't get distracted. So another thing we're going to take a look at right here is the bearish div we had on the daily candle. Guys, we are not going to lie that we had this bearish div right here. From on the 64K, we saw this bearish div right here on the RSI right here. You can see it. You can see this bearish div right here. And then again, the same thing replicated right here on the way up. You can see it. Higher highs and then lower highs right here on the RSI. So you see this bearish div right here again appearing, and then before this steep drop. So this was a sign that something that happened here could have repeated itself right here. Okay, and you see the patterns are looking quite similar. The pattern right here are looking quite similar, right? Now, like I said, we didn't expect this drop to be maybe as steep as it was. So right now, what's going on is that Bitcoin went all the way down below the 20 EMA, which is a red line you see here on the daily candle, and down even below the 50 EMA. It touched the 100 EMA on the daily candle, which is a sky blue line you're seeing right here on my screen, just somewhere around here, and bounced off it. And right now we are settling above the 50 EMA. Currently, another thing that you should pay attention to right now is that we are temporarily bearish, right? We're temporarily bearish, and we are currently below the 200 EMA. Okay, we're currently below the 200 EMA on the daily, which is this blue line you're seeing. I'm just gonna block out this EMA right here. So you can see this sky blue line right here. So we are currently below it, and there's a chance we could close. So you have to pay attention to the daily close today to see if we close below this line, which is around the 45,900 thereabout, 45,900 region. If we close below it, it could spell more BS right here for Bitcoin. And then something else that I expect, just gonna put this back a little. Maybe we have a little bit of bounce, and we bounce right back to the 20 EMA, which is around the 48 100 or thereabout. We could just bounce right there and use it as resistance again. We saw this happen several times. That's how you use the moving average basically to trade. But we saw this happen several times where after we had this drop right here, we had the bounce to the red lines to 20 EMA, and then we go below it, the bounce to the red line here, we go below it again. So we're just gonna pay attention right now to see how the Bulls get to fight this. But then if we keep going lower, my targets where I'm looking at right here is around this two levels, these two blue lines that I have here. Now, if you look at this, I've placed the second fib level right here from where we started peaking up, the bottom where we started moving up to this top right here where we dumped yesterday. And you can see that the 0.5 and 0.618 fib levels are the two key areas you're going to use right here. And the 0.5 fib level coincides with the 200 EMA of the daily candle. Right, remember that this is a daily candle, coincides with the 200 EMA. So we were looking at somewhere around the 40K region, 4,900. This is called the 41K. We have the 4,900 region right here, and then the lower to the 38K region. I have there's a strong incentive to go back right here because this is 0.618 level, and you can see that this is a very strong place, an area that we had a previous support, and we bounce right back off here. So this is a very strong level to keep an eye on if we are going to continue with this bullish move over the next couple of months. But right now, guys, right now, of course, you don't have to fight the trend if you're taking any trades. And by the way, we had over $2.7 billion in liquidation across several derivative exchanges yesterday, which was horrible. And of course, you know that you would never get liquidated if you trade with a stop loss. That's why you have to manage your risk, all right? And when you're trading derivatives, you must make sure you are an expert trader, a professional trader, before you learn to play around with leverage, so you just don't lose all your money in a strange irrational move like this that we see once in a while on Bitcoin. It always happens, all right? But of course, the trajectory is that Bitcoin will continue to go up over the next couple of years. But we're always going to see this dumps. Always going to see this bullish and bearish scenarios right here. And that's what makes it fun. That's what makes this industry, this market actually interesting, guys. So guys, let me know what we're doing. Is this video helpful? If you're stumbling on this video for the first time, hit the subscribe button right here. Hit like on this video so YouTube shares it across to anyone else who needs to see this content. YouTube will help spread this content only if you hit like on this video right now, and turn on the notification bell so you get updated whenever we share and valuable updates like this one you just saw here, guys. See you in the next video. Cheers.